My Lakers did something that I don't like. Look, sometimes when you're up at 1, 2 in the morning and the phone rings, you just shouldn't answer it, man. You just should not answer the phone. And I think the Lakers, they picked up the phone the wrong time. You should not have taken this call. You're hurting a relationship that's still fresh. Apparently the Charlotte Hornets, who, remember, they just lost LaMelo Ball for the year, I think they're trying to salvage this team. And, they got a chance at making the postseason out east. It's the Eastern Conference. They should make it. But LaMelo was the energy of that team. And it looks like the Charlotte Hornets reached out to the Lakers about the services of Montrezl Harrell. Now, I don't believe the Lakers are going to trade Montrezl. If they do, it would not make any sense to me. Let me be clear. I think the Lakers have been great at addressing the perimeter under Rob Pelinka. I don't know what the hell they're doing down low, though. The bigs have me shaking my head. Last year, we got it right. We brought in Dwight, JaVale, them with 2 steals, and it worked. Obviously, we're the champions. Also, we got AD, not to mention that big fella. He's pretty damn good. But the last calendar year, what the heck are we doing? What the heck? You lose Dwight and JaVale, and I'm screaming at my microphone after the Lakers do that. I get the JaVale one a little bit because I think JaVale got too caught up in, being a YouTube star. They were telling me, somebody I knew that was in the bubble was telling me JaVale's running around and with the dang camera in LeBron's face. You're not going to put a camera in LeBron's face and think he's going to be happy about it. I'm not saying LeBron got JaVale traded, but in the bubble, it's like JaVale's running around with this camera all day, vlogging everything. Think about this Lakers team, right? You got JaVale McGee with a camera everywhere. You got Jared Dudley, who's got a damn book deal. He wrote about the bubble. No, seriously, he did a book about the bubble. Then Quinn Cook followed up behind him with his own book. The hell are y'all doing? Why y'all documenting so much stuff? You dudes get next to LeBron and just want to talk so damn much. Jared Dudley's out for the year, or I guess technically he's not. He didn't get the surgery. He's trying to rehab and make it back for the playoffs. Whatever. Quinn Cook, they let him go. And now JaVale McGee's a guy who the Lakers let go the offseason. I'll talk about that in another video, but the Lakers go out and let JaVale go, and they let Dwight go, which was a stupid move. You could have kept Dwight. That was more about pride than anything, losing Dwight. And you bring in Marc Gasol, who I've absolutely hated with the Lakers this year. Nothing against Marc. He's washed. He's done. He's done. He can still pass, but he can't move. I don't want a passer who can't move, okay? I don't. I didn't love the Montrezl Harrell signing because in my mind, I'm like, Montrez is cool. But if I could have kept Dwight and JaVale, I know they're not what Montrez is on offense right now. I know that. Let's be clear. Montrez is the best of these 4. But if I could have kept Dwight and JaVale, which to me makes Anthony Davis that much better because he does not want to play the 5, I'll take those 2 bigs over Marc Gasol and Montrez. That's me. I'm not a fix-it guy if it ain't broke. I'm not finna fix nothing. Let's play this thing out. We only got 1 ring out of it so far, right? I would have kept Dwight. Now, JaVale, okay, whatever. I would have kept Dwight under any circumstance. Hell, you could have had Dwight and Montrez if you wanted to. But the Lakers, they get Montrezl Harrell. And Montrez has been much better on defense than I thought. He's still undersized, though, so, he's still limited. But he has been a bully. Oftentimes, he has been the Lakers' workhorse on offense. I'm shocked. I knew he could get a bucket. I actually covered Montrez in Atlanta, Georgia in the summer league with AEBL a couple years ago. He's a bucket. I knew him and Lou was balling out, and trust me, they can get buckets. But I was like, how will his defense transfer? He's been a lot better than I thought. And a lot of nights when the Lakers go through bad stretches, when LeBron ain't had it, when Schroeder ain't had it, when Mark always didn't have it, Montrez has been the guy the Lakers have been able to run 8 to 10 plays a quarter, 2, third quarter, second quarter, and he's been a bucket. He's carried that Laker team through stretches without AD in that lineup. So respect to him. I think it's a little disrespectful to take a call on him this year. He probably could have got more money elsewhere, but he obviously wanted to stay in the Los Angeles area and play with the Clippers rival, the Lakers, play with LeBron, play with AD. I think it's a little bit of a slap in the face to even take a call on Montrez this year. Ain't did nothing wrong, said all the right things. The other day, LeBron got hurt. And to me, Montrez went up there and told a lie. He was like, I thought it was a dirty play by Solomon Hill. I didn't think it was a dirty play at all. But I'm fine with the teammate going OD for his teammate. I'm fine with that because that's what Montrez did. He went OD in support of LeBron. And I'm sure LeBron's been great to him, right? You go from Kawhi, a guy who could get his own bucket and sometimes get other guys involved, to LeBron, who's always trying to get others involved. I'm sure Montrezl's like, yo, I like this. But, I just think that the Lakers, Rob Pelinka shouldn't have took that call on Montrezl this year. You're not trading Montrezl Harrell. You're not. Because you can't get comparable value. That's the thing. There's nothing the Hornets got or a lot of teams. You can't get comparable. What is Montrezl on a $19 million deal for 2 years? You cannot find that type of production at $9.5, $10 million a year. You cannot. Thought it was a little disrespectful for the Lakers to take a call. I saw Montrezl tweet about it a little bit online. Hopefully he's not too hurt about it. He'll go out, ball out, and take it out on the next couple opponents the Lakers got. We got 10 playoff teams coming up in the next 15 games. Hopefully the Lakers are able to keep this thing together until AD and LeBron return. Catch full new episodes of FERRO's music-based platform every day only on YouTube at It's Mr.Taliaferro. You can also find clips, updates, giveaways, and more on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, also at It's Mr.Taliaferro. For all basketball fans, make sure you tune in to FERRO's daily highlights, reports, and commentary on YouTube at HoopsFerro, and even more updates on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at HoopsFerro as well.